Welcome to my class. Today we are going to talk about the classification of seedless plants. First is the classification of algae. Algae were traditionally classified according to their color. For example, you will find people saying brown algae, green algae, red algae. That was basically because of the kind of color that they have. And so the criteria for classifying algae are morphology, the way it appears, that means their life form, ultra structure, the way they appear when you view them via a microscope, then the pigment composition, the color, like I've said earlier, then we have the DNA homology and the DNA banding. All these are different criteria for classifying algae. Please take note of these, okay? And so the first thing you need to remember when you are classifying algae is that they can be classified or broken down further into the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic. For the prokaryotic, we have just one division or phylum. Division is the same thing as phylum, and so we have the cyanophyta, which is the blue-green algae. And these are the examples of organisms you can find under the cyanophyta. And then for the eukaryotic, we have 8 phyla or 8 divisions. And then these are the examples of organisms you can find under the chlorophyta, the phaeophyta, the rhodophyta, the xanthophyta, the chrysophyta, the euglenophyta, the dinophyta, and the bacillariophyta. Now you need to understand that these are divisions or phyla, and each of these phyla have their own classes. Each of those classes have their orders, and each of those orders have their families. Like I told you in class, keep ponds clean of frogs, get sick. And so for bryophyta, bryophytes consists of around 20,000 plant species. Bryophytes are broadly categorized into liverworts, mosses, and then the onwards. And we have just 3 classes under the bryophytes. The class Hepaticopsida, that is the liverworts. Then the class Antheroceratopsida, that is the onwards. And then the class Bryopsida, the mosses. And these are the different organisms you can find in the bryophytes. For the classification of the pteridophytes, we need to understand that pteridophytes are one of the other or older groups of plants present in the plant kingdom. They have evolved much earlier than the angiosperms. They have been around than the flowering plants. They were the very first true plants to adapt to life on land. And so for the pteridophytes, we have the class Psilopsida, we have the class Lycopsida, the class Cephanopsida, and the class Pteropsida. These are the different organisms you can find there. So notes of advice: know their common names, the common names of all of these classes. Know at least 1 or 2 organisms in each of these classes. And so that's it. We've come to the end of this video. Please do leave your comments, like my video, subscribe to my channel if you have not. I would love to get feedbacks from you guys. Thank you very much.